Hello there, Taurus. Thank you so much for stopping by for your weekly tarot video report for the week of, or forecast, I should say, for the week of March 14th through the 20th. You guys have a big week. Out of 7 days, you have 3 days that show up with major arcana cards here. So let's just start taking a peek and unraveling, seeing what we can see here about you all. The first card that comes up is for Monday. We do have the Hermit showing up in reverse. The Hermit in reverse is one of the major arcana cards. This talks about having some time on Monday to be very introspective, to be looking at yourself, what triggers you, what makes you happy, what makes you tick, Taurus. And then by the end of the day, I feel like you've had enough of that, learned everything you care to learn for right now, and you go out and you are social in some way. This is even including just like sitting at the mall just to be around people, just doing people watching at a very minimum. And then, of course, at the bigger end of that spectrum is just going out partying with a whole bunch of people, but definitely doing something, feeling more social at the end of the day, being around people at the end of the day, Taurus. So that's Monday. Tuesday is our next big major arcana card for you guys. This one is the Star card, and I love to see this card. This just means that you're feeling really tuned in. That you are very well connected with Sacred Spirit, that you're also very much in touch with the reality around you. This card really, to me, talks about knowing something about your life purpose, feeling like you know what your course is supposed to be, at least for this moment. And I like this card because how it really manifests for us, I think the best way to tell that this is going on is that decisions can be really easy. This card doesn't say whether our life is easy or whether we're going through tumult or whatever, but because of the situation this card talks about, because of that being tuned in, it's easy for us to make the decisions that we need to make, no matter what life is throwing our way. So we kind of know, okay, well, if I'm on my path right now, is going and spending my time in this way going to help that or hinder that with me going further on my path? And so it makes those decisions real easy. If it doesn't help you to continue on your path, you're not going to do it. If it does, then yeah, you're going to consider that. You may go do that. So decision making is very easy on Tuesday. That's the easiest way to see that manifest. Now, Wednesday. You Tauruses have the Queen of Clubs showing up. This is telling me that for some of you, this is someone you're interacting with, and for some of you, I'm hearing that this is you. So Queen of Clubs is somebody who is very creative, thinks outside the box, very much a nurturer. This is somebody who maybe makes custom quilts or custom teddy bears and gives them to people. This is someone who, she doesn't really have to be so domestic either. She is the Queen of Clubs, so she's very inspired. She can be out in the business world with her unique and creative ideas. So this is somebody that I would expect to be selling maybe some artwork at a gallery or online, or maybe she does beading, or maybe she does some kind of needlework or quilting or sewing, or just something very creative. This person is like the mama of creativity. And so I see you interacting with this person on Wednesday. It feels like you may actually be consulting with her to get some ideas about some kind of project that you want to work on. This may have to do with interior decorating for your home. This may have to do with putting together a big event. So this is somebody who may be a professional that you're seeking their advice on something like that. This also could be a friend who is just really good at this stuff. But I feel like on Wednesday, you are soliciting advice from this person because you feel like they have a real grip on something that you are getting ready to do, and so you are looking for their help with that. All right, so let's look at Thursday. What you have coming up on Thursday is your other major arcana card. This is the Magician, and the Magician is just telling me that there's a couple ways that this is actually manifesting. So for some of you it's going to be one, for some of you another. But the Magician is somebody who, I like to call the Magician the master manifester. They can take what they have within their own reach and make it into whatever it is that they want in their lives. So I see you really understanding that you do have all the resources that you need to do the things that you want to do right in front of you. That's the first way that that can manifest. But the other thing that I'm hearing for you guys this time is that this is, for some of you, you're going to have a big spiritual experience on Thursday. And spiritual experiences, for those of you who have been around and had a few of those, know that they can manifest a zillion and one ways. This could be somebody actually at an ayahuasca ceremony. You can have a definite spiritual experience there, from what I understand. This can be somebody in meditation. This can be going to a drumming circle and getting this great insight. Whatever is your spiritual experience, though, I feel like with the Magician card coming up indicating it, that you are getting an amazing depth of understanding about prosperity and about abundance that comes out of this spiritual experience that you have on Thursday. And of course, I do want to remind you guys, these are general readings, so not everything is going to apply here to everyone. I've gotten several comments from different people talking about that a lot of the things that I say for these weeklies happen, but they don't necessarily happen on the day that I say they're going to happen. So you want to kind of have your eye open for that as well. And then also you want to realize that free will can change anything. So if I talk to you about anything that you would rather not see come up in your week, realize that you have the ability to make different decisions so that that does not actually manifest. All right, so that's a pretty cool card for Thursday, though, especially for those of you having a spiritual experience. Yay, yay, yay. No matter how you slice it, it does have to do with prosperity, with abundance, with creating what you want out of what you have. Really good card actually coming up for you guys. Okay, so especially since you're earth signs. All right, let's look at Friday. Page of Clubs showing up here in reverse. This is just telling me that on Friday, you have some kind of message that comes in that makes you feel a little bit not so motivated. Maybe you find out that this project that you were working on at work and you were working kind of frantically on it because this deadline was like tomorrow. You find out that, oh, the deadline isn't really for 3 weeks. In fact, we're not sure if we're actually going to need you to do this project. Now all of a sudden you're not really feeling all fired up about getting this thing done. That's just one example of how this can come in, but it's some kind of news that just makes you feel less than inspired about something that is going on in your life. All right, so Saturday, Taurus, 2 of Clubs showing up in reverse. 2 of Clubs in reverse is just telling me that on Saturday you have a situation that you have to make a decision. And this decision involves more than one thing that you like or that you want to actually pursue or be involved in. So I've had this card come up when people are trying to decide between 2 lovers, when they're trying to decide between 2 dinner invitations, 2 projects to work on, all kinds of different ways that this can manifest. What I see here, though, is that whatever it is you're having to decide between, that you really would like to do everything or both of those things, is that you're really procrastinating on this decision. You're waiting as long as you possibly can to actually make this decision, and I think part of that is because it's a tough decision. You really wish you could do all, and you're kind of trying to figure out a way to do it all right up until the last minute, and your back's against the wall, and you have to make a decision. So that's Saturday. Sunday, what you have coming up is you have the 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups is just telling me that something's happened that has you feeling disappointed or down. And so because this thing has happened, you're being very proactive with the 5 of Cups. And you have decided, okay, well, I don't want to be disappointed like that again. So now I'm going to put more of my energy and my efforts into other things that are not this thing that disappointed me. So being very proactive about rearranging your priorities. And to me, it's really a good card. It kind of talks about skipping over the whole pity party and just getting on with it, just putting one foot in front of the other. So that's your week, Taurus. Thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by, for hanging out, for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. I do appreciate all of your support. Everybody have a fantastic week. I'll see you back here the next time. Peace out.